Well, we got our first little teaser and preview of Season 1 Reloaded officially today from Treyarch, and a confirmation that it's coming a bit sooner than you may have anticipated. So, along with that and keeping you up to speed with all that you can expect beyond this first little teaser, I want to take a sort of first look at Season 1 Reloaded and what you should know about it. Drop your thoughts as we go along, drop a like if you enjoy the video, and do me a favor, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Black Ops 6 as we gear up for even more content coming. We're chasing down now 700,000 subscribers, so if you'd like to join us, I'd love to have you in the community. For now, let's get into it. So the teasers come directly from Treyarch and their official Twitter, where they simply tweeted hashtag Citadel de More 24/12/05 with the logo for the brand new and upcoming map here. This launching on the 5th of December with a confirmation that the main quest is planned to go live simultaneously with the launch of that map. This is now in just 2 weeks time at this point that we end up seeing this, and also presumably the mid-season update as well. This is earlier than most mid-season updates. It's also leaving us with a larger second half of the season, unless there's a rumored additional seasonal update, and we're instead taking this as like thirds of a season. I don't know if I quite buy into that one just yet, but that was something that was pitched based off of some interpretations of game files. But we're now knocking on Season 1 Reloaded's door after having just been introduced to Season 1 just a week ago. So coming up pretty fast here that we're going to see not only our first post-launch Zombies map, but also our next major update for multiplayer, as well as Warzone beyond Zombies. Now, here's where we turn to what else you should know, because there's a lot of stuff that is still on the horizon that is going to now fall in line with this date of December 5th and beyond the update as a whole. What's still upcoming and when the marketing and full reveals are coming for the Season 1 Reloaded update. Now, for the content coming itself, obviously Citadel de More is coming. The new Zombies map set in the fictional world of Avalon, but not on the Avalon map. As we talked about, there is that sort of ability to preview the entire next Warzone map beyond Verdansk, what was previously scheduled to be in fall of 2024 here instead of Area 99, but instead pushed back to next year and the integration to follow because Verdansk is coming in the spring. It's a whole convoluted mess in and of itself, but Avalon was meant to be this world that's like the territory of the narrative domain. You could see that Battle Royale map if you end up going out of a couple of maps in the multiplayer experience in Codcaster and Spectator mode, but this Zombies map is not actually a part of that map, just like how Hideout is in Avalon but isn't a part of that BR map. So just kind of sticking around the territory of Avalon. Officially speaking, we have the details already of 3 new Gobblegums, the hand cannon from the hit list event as a support weapon, multiple wonder weapons, a new enemy type, a new perk, a new field upgrade, new ammo mods, and 18 new augments in total to go along with those last couple of things. But unofficially speaking, we've already heard the rumor of elemental variants of a melee wonder weapon or a sword coming within this. Mimics are apparently going to be returning. There's the mention of Mecha Klaus or Mecha Claus, an enemy version of Klaus, or it could be something that's just like a Christmas variation of a boss type, since we are entering the holiday season here right around this update. Hellhounds are apparently going to be returning. Perks have been found, but they're not all going to be coming at once, but we do know that in the future we're going to see Death Perception, Tombstone, and Vulture Raid. Double Tap was the talk of the town recently because it was showcased in the iDead bundle, but it doesn't appear to be in the game files, so that's something that you have those 3, not all coming at once, but one of them will be coming at mid-season, it seems like. But beyond the zombie stuff and what they're going to be showcasing the spotlight on, we're also going to see a lot of stuff still coming throughout the season with multiplayer and Warzone. Nuketown Holiday, Hacienda, and Racket are all scheduled as mid-season from the reveal blog earlier before the launch of Season 1. The weapons we've seen listed as mid-season, not in-season, include the Maelstrom shotgun, the AMR Mod 4 sniper, which is that Barrett 50 cal, and the Cleaver melee weapon. So we should have, as of this update, 3 additional weapons to end up unlocking in some capacity. The Shrapnel Radar perk is something that was mentioned at mid-season, which any tactical, lethal, or field upgrade that does blast damage will reveal enemies on the minimap, and the High Roller wildcard, which gives you a 4th score streak spot, is also going to be coming at mid-season. I'd love for this to also start to roll your streaks over, wrap them so you can keep earning more in one life, but that might be something we see introduced as a different wildcard later on down the line, or just might not come at all. I think it'd be awesome to see as some sort of option, but we'll see. Seasonal events, it's mentioned that we'll have a few that we've already learned about here with the Season 1 launch, where it's mentioned once Season 1 Reloaded arrives, expect multiple events to look forward to. Multiple being the key word there, obviously, including one focused on zombies during the latter half of the season. But what's interesting is while we know about one zombies event upcoming, we also know of the Archie's Festive Frenzy event, because it's actually listed in-game currently. That's actually how we know we're going to end up seeing the Reflexes perk in Warzone, which will reset fuse timers when picking up live grenades, and triggered explosives will have a delay when sprinting past them. But that's also likely to kick off either at the mid-season update or shortly thereafter, because it's the only one that we see in the game currently with a preview indicating something of the case is going to be coming, which when something's already in the game like that, usually indicates it's either coming at the next update or shortly after. Warzone Big Map Ranked should be coming up. I'm interested to see how this is going to go, given the paid version we have right now of Black Ops 6's Ranked is an absolute mess. And then you add in the fact that it's free to play, you don't have any barrier of entry. It's probably going to be worse in my opinion. I'm hoping that it's not, but it's quite possible. And beyond that, maybe we see a few map updates. People seem to think that Reactor is going to be the focus of something in Area 99, but I also don't know if I buy into that theory just yet because we just got the map. So I can't imagine they're already making drastic changes to that. I think it'd be cool, sure, but we've never really seen anything like that in Warzone's history, save for one example. The only one being the skyscraper that was under construction in downtown Verdansk 84. We got that at the Season 3 launch for Verdansk 84, and then at Season 3 Reloaded, we got the 80s Action Heroes event, which replaced the skyscraper under construction with Nakatomi Plaza, and then it never returned, which honestly I kind of thought was pretty comical. But that's the stuff that we know of that is still upcoming and kind of a little bit of when to expect it, but when will we start seeing more official reveals here on this? Well, historically speaking, the benchmark for when to expect marketing is about a week out from the launch of whatever update it is. So we'll probably see Season 1 Reloaded entirely revealed to us by this time next week. I'm just more curious on what this means for the future beyond that, because currently the Battle Pass states that we have another 66 days and a few hours and change left, but that's just not right unless we have our first seasonal update that will launch on a Tuesday. So if that's the case, well, then the timer's right, but if not, the timer's wrong, meaning that we'll end up seeing either a couple of days added onto that timer or taken off. But either way, it's tentatively looking at the last week of January that it's going to end up seeing Season 2 kick off. So that means that we'll go from December 5th all the way until the last week of January. So 6 borderline 7 weeks to go on that. That is a very long season and a very top-heavy load for the season as a whole for all the content. Granted, again, we do know that we have more than one event upcoming that will probably roll out some of that content over the course of that time, but still, that is a large gap period between when we see something of substantial value. But Season 1 Reloaded is on the horizon, no less, and we should be hearing about it sometime soon in a larger official capacity, but just wanted to fill you guys in here on everything that you could possibly need to know right now out of what we have. So that said, that's going to wrap it up. Before we do though, again, a quick shout out to my friends over at Gamer Advantage. They just launched their new Horizon 2.0 frames, which I've been loving for the week or so that I've had them ahead of the launch here, and the Horizons were my favorite frames to begin with. Lightweight, durable, and the clear frames. If you had those ones, honestly didn't even feel like you had a pair of glasses on. Now with the 2.0, the new versions, they're more durable, sturdier, and the frame strength in the build is what I noticed immediately with my review pair they sent me. Of course, they're still incredibly comfortable. So full transparency, they are a bit more of an investment, but if you guys are like me, you're looking at a phone, monitor, or gaming for a good chunk of the day, I know that Black Ops 6 has absolutely consumed me this past month. At the very least, I'd recommend checking out their website where they can better break down science and all that goes along with it. Having worked with them though for 4 years almost, what I can personally say is I'd highly recommend their product. But if you want to check them out for yourself, check the link in the description below. And if you want to pick something up for yourself, use code Espresso to get 10% off your entire order. But for now, that's going to wrap it up. Let me know your thoughts down below. What are you looking forward to the most out of Season 1 Reloaded? Zombies, multiplayer, Warzone, if there's anything that really comes along with that, let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor, drop a like on it. Of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Black Ops 6 as we get ready for Season 1 Reloaded and beyond. I'd love to have the community, but for now, thanks so much for watching. Mine's been Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care, and peace.